Let me run out of here. Walmart credit card. You inspired me to get into hair restoration. You know?
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Beam, and today I got another banger for y'all. Pretty sure y'all remember this client. He used to have dreads on my channel. He decided to go and completely wave up. So we got a banger for y'all today. If you're new to my channel, please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to get alerted when new videos come out. Other than that, let's get right to it. So I want to go into this client's head, seeing he wore a do-rag. Using my gold comb, I want to lift this hair off the client's head. So I want to start combing with the pattern and lifting the hair up, basically prepping it to run my number 2 guard through. Hope everybody having a good day today. We finna have one of them things on our hand. So I want to go in with my number 2 guard completely closed. I just want to ensure that I can get his hair all down to that one desired length. Y'all know how I do this thing. Remember, I'm making precise, clean, strokes through the hair to ensure that the hair is getting down to that one desired length. We got to stay focused. We got to stay consistent through and through. And we got to make sure that we getting the job done. That's the most important thing that we doing through these haircuts. Just taking our time and making sure that we passing through, getting that hair down to that desired length. As you see, the progress is still there. The hair looking good, it's looking healthy. And I'm able to just pass through and get through this thing as clean as possible. My next step is to go in with my gold Babeless FXs towards the bottom of the C-cup area. I basically want to do a low ball taper. I want to ball this area out, give myself some room so I can start to create a nice transition in the side panel. Big shout out to my dog Germ Boomin for this. It's a banging sample. I ain't even got to say the name of this sample. Y'all know what time it is. We focus. So I go at the top of the beard completely open, drop them halfway here. Now I want to start to create some transition in the beard area. Fully closed there. Now my 1/16 guard completely open. And I drop them down some as well. And then I just, I'm fading in between. Just trying to get a nice transition or whatever. Just trying to, connect the side ball panel into the top of the beard, because you don't want it to be that hard block black look. And with that being said, you just do a little bit of fade work and it's gonna push you a long way in this game. Now I want to go completely open, giving myself a 1/2 inch using my Wall 1919s. I have an Andis Master blade on that. If people out there want to use this same combination, go to my boy Filthy Blends page and go buy a bracket that allows you to put your Andis blades on your wall clippers. As you guys can see, I went halfway and then completely closed. I'm starting to get the transition now. 1.5 guard by Andis Master, completely open. Clearing this panel, getting everything together. It's looking really good. Not completely open with my 1/16, using the 2 teeth for the corner of my blade, not my whole blade. I'm really using half of my blade right here, just bouncing in between because this pocket is a little bit smaller. My client head isn't as wide to have to use the whole blade, so I could just use the corner of the teeth and I could work in that pocket to really bring that part together. And I pretty much got a fade right here, and everything else in this is just detail work because I basically created a transition, that folding the ear down and starting to cut some of that hair behind that too, just to make the transition more realistic. Just taking our time. As you guys can see, everything is coming together really well. Brushing one, fading one, staying consistent through and through, no matter what. Boom, it's done. Now we go to the back. We create a nice ball line towards the bottom of the back nape area. And I want to give myself, a decent amount of room. I ain't got to start this taper too high, seeing that my client don't have too much hair down his neck. So with that being said, I can start a little bit lower and still bring it all the way together for you guys. Now not completely open. I give myself an entire inch. Me giving myself an entire inch allows me to really create this nice fade effect. Me creating this fade effect for myself allows me to create that transition in the back area, but also staying under his last big wave in the nape area. Now going halfway close here and just staying consistent. Now fully close. Fire. Just coming together beautifully. Halfway here. Staying focused. Flicking on the corner of my blade. And now completely closed. And as you guys can see, everything is coming together really, really, really well. Transition starting to kick in, and everything is just starting to look really good. Now 1.5 guard completely open. Remember, I follow a lot of my steps that I do, on the side panels all around the head just to keep my fade flush, consistent, and through. With that being said, any new barbers that's out there, once you develop your system, it's gonna be very, very, very hard for you guys, to not be able to complete these fades. As long as you stay true to the system and the techniques that you are using throughout the whole head, then you're gonna create this symmetricalness in terms of the fade throughout the client's head. Whether it's not just even the fade, even if it came down to just the lineup, if you keep everything consistent, whatever you do to other sides, you do to other sides throughout the head, then you're going to create a nice flush fade. With that being said, for beginners, dummy proof type, fades, everything is just about your system. And you just apply the same systems through every haircut. And if you do that, then you're going to create consistentness, and you're going to create a symmetrical fade or lineup as well. With that being said, that's just like a small gem, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people know it, but sometimes it's very hard to stay true to yourself throughout the whole haircut because you want to do so many different things. You're not trying to get bored with the fading. You also want to learn new techniques, but when you going through the shop and you cutting these clients in 30 minutes or less, you want to ensure that you got a system in place to be able to cut these clients at an efficient rate to get their hair at that desired length. With that being said, just stay focused, keep doing what you're doing. I promise it's gonna come together. And as you guys can see, we pretty much got a flush, clean fade right here. I'm just doing some detail work. I'm bouncing on the edge of my 2 teeth and my my blade, and everything is coming together really well. That's fire. That's clean. We ready for the lineup. Clean taper. Yeah, that's clean. So now we want to go into the lineup. I'm basically just staying on the vertical areas of the lineup. With that being said, though, straightaways are straight, and then using the corner on my blade when I convert, to around the ear, and then doing the back of the beard area, staying vertical as possible. All of it is frame out work. Repeat the same steps here. Do my slants when I get to the tip of the ear, convert to the corner of my blade, and as you guys can see, everything is coming together beautifully. Back of the beard right here, I'm just showing you guys symmetricalness. What I do to one side, I do to the other side. It's common denominators. It's 3rd and 4th grade math. What you do to the bottom of that fraction, you do to the top of that fraction. Same thing here. I start on the left side, I bring it all the way to the middle. My client has a healthy, clean, fresh lineup. With that being said, I should be able to make it as natural as possible, but also make it as sharp as possible without digging into my client's lineup. And doing the same thing with my Chicago C's or my C cups, using the corner of my blade, working myself around. All of this thing is right angles, it's acute and obtuse angles. And like I told y'all before in previous videos, like geometry was my sport in school. So with that being said, I just focus on my lines. I'm bringing them all the way together, trying to stay flush as possible and trying to make everything look as good as possible. With that being said, the client is coming together short but surely. As you guys can see, that stuff super clean, not too hard of lines because the lineup is already naturally good. So I'm just adding a nice, little sharpness to it without overdoing it before I get into it and add my additives. Now resetting him in the middle, just to ensure that the middle of the lineup is everything that I need it to be. I brush that hair down, pull it down to me, and hit it right here in the middle just a little bit more. And me hitting it right there in the middle allows me to completely make the lineup straight as possible. Now I'm gonna go on my boy Sean Cuts Hair Color Enhancement card, assisting him with my color no drip and my beam team cordless compressor. And I'm just basically going in here with the darkest brown color, and I'm just hitting it, giving it some, you know, some more pop, some more flash, just giving it, you know, that extra to really take the haircut up to another level. And with that being said, I tell you guys, non-stop, if you want Tune 45 products, I got links in my bio or links in my description of this video that allows you to get these products at a discounted rate. And there's no discount code. The code is attached to the link. Once you hit the link and you order anything from the link, the discount code is applied automatically. So I mean, take advantage of that. When it comes down to these products, to me, I feel like we got some of the dopest products on the market. I'm not trying to sell you guys anything, but I be trying to get you guys the products at a discounted rate. So if you guys, you know, do want to take advantage of that, hit the link in my video description and you'll have the link to all of my, you know, discounted products through Tune 45. So we just keeping everything consistent with the trimmers and just, you know, making sure that everything is straight, everything is clean as possible. And then we're gonna get into some razor work after this as well. And it's coming together really clean, full lineup, and then we, you know, angle the razor at a 45-degree angle, lean the client back, stretch the skin, and bring everything to the highest point of the lineup, just ensuring that, you know, the client is gonna look clean when he leave the shop. You know, every haircut won't be the same, every lineup won't be the same, but at the end of the day, you do your best as a barber behind a chair to ensure that we can get these clients the looks that they desire, and the freshness and the cleanness and the sharpness that they truly do desire. With that being said, as a barber, this is my job, this is what I do. I go in, I clean up, I go behind it with a whisk, dust it off, re-hit it again, because remember, cleanliness is next to godliness, and if we gonna try to be gods in this, we gotta make sure our clients as clean as possible. All across the board, front of the lineup, bringing everything down. I want everybody to know, like, a lot of times this stuff right here that I'm doing, it's not dirt coming off of nobody's skin or anything like that. A lot of times it's just residue from the holding spray that I don't show in the videos. So I don't want you guys to feel like I'm scraping skin off somebody's head or I'm scraping dirt off somebody's head. It's just holding spray residue. And as you guys can see, we pretty much got an amazing haircut, cleaning up under the nape or neck area now. And with that being said, you know, this haircut came together really clean. This is something that I'm able to knock out like in 30 minutes or less. You know, real time efficient, but consistent and clean. You know, for my boy to be able to do his thing and enjoy his day after this, and maybe go set up a date with his girl, or just, you know, kick it and feel fly and feel, you know, clean. That's what it be about. Like, I like bringing y'all my day-to-day routines, and my day-to-day routines, you know, they be 30 minutes or less. Sometimes they be 45 minutes, depending on how much hair I'm cutting off or how my schedule block looked that day. But for the most part, as you guys can see, I got a clean cut. Clean. Definitely dope. I rock with this cut. In the imperfect world, we get clients that come in the shop. It's one of my most loyal clients, stay consistent with me through and through. And the best part about these clients is they stay on a time efficient schedule, so it's always easy to be efficient with their haircuts. As barbers, this is our duty, this is what we do. Without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's lock in. Hashtag TBT in that comment section. Hashtag Glacier Gang. Y'all know what time it is. It's 2023. It's your elevation. Everything that we put our work towards, we just stay consistent and we make sure that we bring these looks together for the clients and get them as fresh as possible. My name is Beam. If you're new to my channel, please like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to get alerted when new videos come out. And may God bless.